Hey guys, my name is Jose. I am from Phoenix, Arizona, but you probably already know that. This video is pretty much based on the question um, regarding the new Instagram thing about questions. So I was hesitant to ask this question because I pretty much knew most of the average answers regarding my question. So my question was in the lines, I believe, are you afraid or nervous to take my classes? And why? And I said, let's be honest. So I've been teaching for a while. I started teaching at the age of, I started teaching, I guess, choreographing in high school when I was in the program. But that was just me exploring my brain and my ideas, and teaching my fellow classmates my own age. But then I started teaching later on in life, younger kids at a studio, and I think I was about 19. I am 30 years young now, and true facts about me is that not till I was 25 is when it hit me that that's what I want to be for the rest of my life, or what I want to do, which is teach. I love teaching. I love choreographing. I love performing. I love creating. I love all of that comes with dance. But I love being in front of the classroom and just simply teach. I love to inspire and hope and give people hope of any kind that I can possibly give you. So a little short information about me that people think about regarding technique and training or whatever. I didn't train technically till I was 18. 18 through 19, I only had a ballet class that I took once a week or twice a week if I was lucky, but not enough. Miss Elizabeth Roper was an angel from above, who took me under her wings and taught me as much as she could. But times were tough, going from the west side to Scottsdale in a little small studio was not ideal for me at the time. I did take the bus once in a while, or I had my dad drop me off, or whatever car I was driving that week that wasn't exploding or whatever. But if you put all the technique or my training in days altogether, you can say I have probably 6 months of training. So I did not grow up dancing at the age of 3 like most people start dancing. I started dancing, you can say, started moving or realizing what was dance at the age of 17 when I started taking it more seriously and not as an elective in school. So going back to certain things that, to the question that people feel anxious, intimidating regarding other dancers around them, not being able to keep up. The fact that it's a 2-hour class, that you're not enough, that the distance is far away from you, or that you haven't danced in a while, or you don't have enough technique. So stuff like that, I got a lot. So let's hit a little bit of those situations or scenarios. Yes, class can be intimidating. Trust me, I'm a student as much as I can be. Whenever I go to class, I get nervous every time I take class. Actually, I get nervous every time I teach class. Only because the fact that I want to do the best for me when I'm taking, and I want to do the best for you when I'm teaching. So I hope that you enjoy it. It is intimidating because for many reasons, like you said, there's people around you, or you're not used to being around beginning or advanced students or different ages, etc. But you cannot let intimidation in the way. You cannot let it in the way of your growth, of your adventures, of your life, of your future. Life is intimidating enough, and you have to face that every day. You're not gonna walk out those doors and say, I'm not gonna go outside today, it looks intimidating. No, you just face life how it is, and whatever happens and happens, you just have to keep grinding and pushing. Same thing with my classes or any classes. You're gonna go in there and do what's best for you. You know, my choreography can be athletic, it can be challenging, it can be simple, or it cannot. But I base my style, my choreography on just life and scenarios, or what feels good, or what I'm going through, or what I think what other peoples are going through in life. I just want people to have an outlet to escape. So the best way you can get rid of the intimidation is stop overthinking about it and just simply show up. Just give the class a chance, any class. But right now I'm gonna speak a lot about my classes, but give me a chance to make you feel comfortable, or whatever you might need. All you have to do is to show up. And I get a lot, not able to keep up. And that's okay. Everybody's brain works differently when it comes to picking up choreography. When you're in class, you're not there to pick up as much as the other person next to you, because you all work differently. When I take class, I fake it till I make it. And that's why I think I rush a lot when I'm dancing, because I get excited and I'll just let my passion take over, than for me to doubt every step that I do. So even if you get one simple move, or one simple detail, or one simple, I don't know why I just did that, but simple thing about the choreography, even if it's like 10 8 counts long, as long as you get one thing and you're proud of that, then you're already winning. So if you're going to beat up yourself or put that in your head that you're not gonna keep up, then you're already setting yourself for failure. Time doesn't stop for you. Time does not stop for you. Life does not stop for you. You should not stop for yourself. So even if you take one slow step at a time to reach your goals every day, then you're winning. So if you get 3 steps right and 1,000,000 steps wrong in a dance combination, you're still winning because you didn't stop. Does that make sense? Yeah. So don't let that stop you from keep pushing through. We all have a hard time to keep up. Let's face it, we all have a hard time keeping up, and also depends on what style we take. But we all have that insecurity sometimes, but we still have to face them. It all depends how good you want to be in reality. I got one that feel like you're not good enough for class. Let me remind you, it's open class, all levels. The youngest I have sometimes is 9, and then the oldest is to whoever shows up. And the reason why I like an open class like that, because we can learn so much from any age. And I see all of us equally when it comes to dancing. It's all about the maturity level. I know I heard in the past, well, I don't want to go to Debo's or this class because there's going to be a bunch of kids. Well, if you know it's a good quality class, then why it doesn't matter. Obviously the kids want to be there as well and not be judged because they're kids. So it's the same thing of other people saying, well, I don't want to be judged because of this or the lack of technique. Imagine how they feel, but they're still there to show up and do their best, So when we're in dance and you're dancing next to someone, maybe if you see this young person killing it their best, and you're over here doubting yourself, then you should look at them like, well, okay, if they go and they have no fear, then I should try my best as well. I should be even a big an example for them to make them see that even adults make mistakes or push through. You just have to see the positive side of any scenario. So you are enough is what I'm saying. Everybody's enough. You just have to know that you're worth, and that's a battle that we all have faced. Trust me, I'm there and still there sometimes, knowing my worth. And going to knowing my worth, just because my class is $10 doesn't mean it's a low quality class. Like I said, I've been doing this for a long time, and I've been traveling now, and I've been blessed of doing a lot of things, maybe not a lot of commercial stuff, because that wasn't written for me in the books. But I have done a lot, and I have helped and inspire and motivate a lot of people and create memories and helped a lot in the community and around the country. So just because I'm giving a $10 class doesn't mean it's a 2-hour class, and you're not gonna get that anywhere. And I created that environment here in my home base in Phoenix, Arizona. That I go to different states, and they charge a lot different because I'm only there for a few days. And keep in mind, since I'm here and I'm giving you a 2-hour class for $10, that people pay me way more when I'm traveling. It's just for me to give back. And when people say, like, I'm gonna hit this too, it's too long of a drive. Trust me, it's an hour away for me as well, depending where I'm at or where the location is. Sometimes I have it in Mesa, and that's like an hour for me. Sometimes, most of the times I have it in Danceplex, which is in Scottsdale. That's 45 minutes away from me, or 50. Sometimes I'll have it west side of the west side, where I live, so that's only 20 minutes from me. But I don't mind the drive because I know I'm gonna give my all. And it's a 2-hour class. So if you're saying it's too far away and it's an hour away from you, well, that's why you come and take those 2 hours and then take another class after that, because there's always a class before mine, after mine, or before mine, depending again where I'm teaching at. But the point of that answer or that question is know that you are enough to take whatever you want to take, because if that's what's going to help you, then know that's enough for you, for your growth. And yes, it could be far for a lot of people or for some, but know that I'm going to give you everything and anything so it can make the drive worth it for you. Another one that I got is the level of my classes. But in my classes, there's always a mix, And some advanced dancers are intimidated sometimes to take my classes, and that's just the true story of that. And but the thing is that my classes are geared to whoever wants to learn and whoever wants to get up and dance and whoever truly loves dance for what it is. It's geared to that. That's the level, meaning there's no level. Sometimes you're gonna have a chill class. Sometimes you're gonna have a crazy class. Sometimes you're gonna have an emotional class with me. Sometimes you're gonna have a sassy class with me. You just never know. All you have to know is that it's gonna be a class, and hopefully that you learn something from it. So, regarding the levels, is all up to just showing up and doing your best, and that's all it is. Because, like I said, I don't have no training behind me. A lot of training behind me. Technically nothing, if you're really basing on my life technique, but I didn't let that stop me from growing. Now I'm teaching technique, or I do technique and stuff in my combinations, because why not? You know what I mean? We shouldn't be afraid of it. But the thing is, with everybody has their own method and philosophy of dance, and to me, my philosophy obviously is don't think, just feel, because like I said, all of these things is because of you thinking of that you're not good enough, or I'm scared and this, instead of following what your heart is telling you. And most of you are like, I want to and I'm just scared. It's like, this wants to, but this is scared. So just turn this off and make this go even louder, so you can just show up and know, hey, oh, I can do this. There's everyone who comes to this class, they leave, oh, I hear that, you know what, I was scared, but honestly, it's not that bad, and it's not. You know what I mean? Going back to like people taking advanced classes, because when we look at videos, sometimes we started comparing ourselves, like, well, I don't look like them, which you shouldn't. Don't look at videos and compare yourself. Look at videos, if you do look at videos, to get inspired and motivated. So, yeah, that's my thing about class. It's open to anybody and whoever wants to learn. One question that I get asked a lot is like, what's your favorite age group? I don't have a favorite age group. I love to teach whoever wants to learn, whoever's hungry to learn, whoever wants to push their body to their limit. Trust me, I'm getting older too, but I'm still gonna push what my body can still do, or push that limit, until I'm not able to walk anymore, or until God tells me, hey, enough, that's it, But even if whatever happens, I still want to be able to teach. That's why I love teaching. I could be not able to walk or not able to have one arm, but I'm still gonna have my voice, and I'm still gonna be able to know what I want to teach and want people to accomplish. So I'm kind of glad I asked this question, and I got a lot of good comments and compliments, so thank you for that. All it is about how do you see yourself, what is it that you want to accomplish within yourself, what challenges you, what doesn't. Obviously, a lot of people say that they love stepping out of their comfort zone and they love being challenged, but the thing is, a lot of people are taking the same style of dancing, just with different teachers. That's not stepping out of your comfort zone. Stepping out of your comfort zone is something that truly is hard for you. That you live that class knowing like, oh my God, that was actually crazy. It makes you want to work even harder. And the thing about my classes that I know a lot of people don't post, which is fine, that probably they're afraid of how they look because they could do sloppy, or they look like they don't look good enough or whatever. And that's for you to realize that, okay, well, I have room to grow, and that's okay. I'm not gonna teach you a class that is ready to be videoed. You're gonna go to class and you might look sloppy, you might look offbeat, you might look that, because I wanna take you out of your comfort zone, because I'm taking myself out of my comfort zone, So go out there and do the best that you can do, without comparing yourself to others. Easier said than done, I know. But my best advice, when I go take class, I do get nervous, but then I tell myself, I'm here for me. I'm here to learn. I'm here to grow. I'm here to focus on my heart. I'm here to learn from a different person, a different style. And the rest is history, And then when you look at people around you, dance with people who you never dance with, or dance with people who you do dance with and inspire you, and just keep doing that. But always remember that you're a class for you. It's very humbling, and I feel very blessed that people do come for my classes out of state or whatever. But I want to remind to anybody who's watching this video that don't go to class for me. Go to class for yourself. And I'm there to teach you the best class that I can possibly teach you. So if you have that mindset right away, like, I'm gonna go to class for myself and Jose's just a plus, cool. But don't go in there like, I'm gonna do this because Jose's teaching. No, do it because you want to learn. Or whoever. That's how I see it, But like I said, I'm just talking to you regarding my classes. But other than that, it is what it is, I love teaching, I love dancing, I love everything that comes with dance. I love the dance community. I love supporting anyone who is willing to work hard and who's putting in the work. You don't get up one morning and just teach. You don't get up one morning and just choreograph. There's a journey, it's a process. And yes, a lot of people are now who are young and very talented, and I don't take nothing away from that or from them, but there's so much to learn about being in that pedestal, becoming a teacher. So keep your grinding, keep an open heart, keep those feet on the ground, feel every rock that you step on, because it's what's gonna mold you to who you are as a person. Hopefully this video maybe changes the minds of how people see me, because honestly, I stay in my own road and I try to help as many people as I can with any type of support that I can, even though if I don't get it in return. And trust me, I don't get it a lot in return, but it's getting to the point that it's okay. I'm still gonna be me no matter the lack of support or the support that I get. But hope this changes your mind of maybe coming to class or any class. Maybe if you're doubting yourself about other people's classes, you go to class, you get up every morning for yourself. Same thing with dance. You get up and take class for yourself. Yeah. Don't put makeup on. Don't look the part regarding, going back. Look the part, but you don't have to like dress to the point that you're ready to like do a photo shoot. You go to class to be messy. You go to class to be dirty. You go to class to be bruised and hopefully not bleed, but it happens. You go to class to challenge yourself, and sometimes you're gonna leave class feeling defeated, even though that's what I don't want you to feel in wherever you go. But you're gonna go class and hopefully get your butt kicked, because that's how you learn. You know, you grow, you fight for what you want, you fight for what you need. And that's only until it becomes easier for you. And when things become easier, then you find more challenges in your life. So again, I know this is gonna be kind of a long video. Hopefully you're listening all the way through. And that's my answer, or my response to the questions, or to the question that I asked on Instagram. I love you all. I hope I see you guys in class. I hope I see you, your studio, working with your studio soon. I know I'm traveling a lot, but as soon as I'm back more stable, Devos will be happening in the West Side and on, hopefully at Danceplex, back and forth, because I want to hit as much as different areas in the Valley, accommodate as many people as I can. But if not, remember, no matter where the drive is, I'll make it worth it. God bless you all. Thank you so much for listening. Hopefully this helps.